All right, hello and welcome back. We're going to hopefully get quite a few things done today, the first of which being we are going to head into the inn here and go see Punny Bones. Let's just open the door and get shocked, get it over with.
A squeaky voice from...
Oh, I guess we do have to knock. Still get shocked.
A voice from behind the door says...
Did I tell you about the time there was this guy walking into an inn with this big neck for
Yeah, we don't need to hear his terrible jokes. We can just skip through
And the
them.
gnome, the good humor.
One portion that we're going to listen to what he has to say today.
He eats the good humor bar.
Not bad.
Suddenly,
You tell the gnome about Baba Yaga and the good humor bar.
Thanks, pal. Guess this yuck's on me. This jester just can't thank you too much. You're my hero, Nero.
all right. Let's have a little chat. We'll tell about what happened.
So you got by with a pie, aye? My. Always knew the way to Baba's heart was through
All
his
right, that's
stomach.
enough. I just don't want to hear that much of what he has to say. And I think we'll actually just leave, and then he will tell us something important.
Before you blow, Joe, I figure I owe you one. I'm gonna let you in on a secret only we gnomes know. I'm gonna tell you the ultimate joke. Don't wince, Vince. This is straight, mate. You tell this one, and whoever hears it is gonna laugh. Really laugh. Can't help it, can't stop it kind of laugh. Only works once, and should only be used in last resorts, Mort. It's the last laugh, so to speak. The best jest to the west. Yours for the telling.
The gnome tells you a rather silly joke. You find yourself laughing despite yourself.
See what I mean, Gene? Tell this joke to a big bad dude that's out to do you in, then exit while he's laughing. Use it or lose it. Bye-bye, birdie.
So a very specific recommendation there to use it when some big baddie is going to be doing us in. Very good. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to pop over quickly to make sure there's nothing that the goodness, the gypsies have to say to us. That's important. After which we are... Actually, we have one more riddle, don't we? Let's do this quickly while we're here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But yes, after we deal with this riddle, we're going to stick in on the gypsies, and then we're going to wait till nighttime. And in fact, are going to kind of waste away a day and a half until it is time for our meeting with Katrina.
Buy from 15 leaves you 10. Find the heart scroll in its den. Its hidden hoard revealed at night. What's this undead? You must fight.
And we already know this, as we have already collected the heart scroll, but it is a wraith.
I'm almost out of riddles. I'll ask you nothing more, but come back in a while just to see what I've in store.
Interesting. Wonder what that could be. I guess we'll have to stop in at some point. For the time being, we will, as I said, go over to the gypsies, make sure there is nothing of interest that they have to offer. I want to encourage Magda's visions to progress until the point when they're able to give me some useful information on a certain spell that we need to have happen.
Last night I had I saw you standing in the forest. You were not near any water, yet I thought you were fishing. You threw something into the air that looked like a bird, and yet not a bird.
So I talked
That
about
was all
this.
I
This
saw.
was kind of... that's enough. Alright, we'll say goodbye. That was the vision that was all about us throwing the fake rubber chicken to attract the attention of the elderberry bush. Whoops.
Gotcha.
Leashy, riddle's done. Thank you much for all the fun.
Oh yeah, good times. Yeah, not exactly the best surprise to come back to, but at least it shows that the Leashy still cares, so, you know, it's something. Let's take out this Necrotar. The other thing we'll do tonight, not that I'm actually going to listen to any of his jokes, but we'll go and listen to Punny Bones put on a little farewell show. Now that he has his humor back, he has no reason to remain in Mordavia. I think I'm just going to encourage things along a little. I'll also just stop by the castle gates when it gets dark, just to make sure that I'm not a day late, although I am quite confident that we are okay for tonight. Should just about be nighttime now. There we go. Into evening, and we'll do one more just to make it true night.
After
Very good. And are you here, my dear Katrina? And I was, in fact, wrong.
Did you get my message?
There's a favor to ask of
I need
us.
your help. I am trying to find... Oh, but we hardly even know one another, and here I am asking you for favors. I am sorry. It's just that this is so important to me that I couldn't wait to ask.
Let's hear more. We'll say hi, I guess. Alright, and let's chat, see what this favor is. And for some reason her audio is cut off, but I wanted you to find some things for me, but it's really too dangerous. Hate for anything to hurt you, to get hurt. Trying to help me. Never mind. Besides, I don't even know if I can trust you yet. I mean, we've only met a few times. How do I know if you are telling the truth about yourself? I need someone dependable, someone who will face danger willingly for me. Perhaps when we get to know one another better, I'll be able to tell if you are the one I need. I know that one of the things I need is hidden in the swamp. You have to be very strong or clever to avoid getting killed there. I'm not sure you are ready to face the dangers awaiting you in that dismal place. So basically, she is beginning to hint at the rituals of the Dark One, and this is kind of all part of her plan to manipulate us into helping her. Little does she know that we have already helped her and literally already have everything she needs. Please work on your skills before we next meet. Mordavian is a very dangerous place. I do need your help, but I don't want anything harmful to happen to you. So basically, this is kind of a clue to us that we need to get ready for the impending dangers, and if we have not been adequately training ourselves to this point, we should step up our game. Not the most necessary thing, but it's good to see that Katrina cares. And it's, I like seeing the way that there is a full plan in place. It doesn't quite end up being what happens, but that's okay.
So you're back.
Alright, we're just gonna kind of sit down. I'm gonna skip through his whole monologue here. He tells a bunch of jokes about people in town, and
Keep smiling.
it's actually, I mean, it's still not all that funny, frankly, but it's slightly funnier than some of his other work. I don't actually need to talk to him. We'll just say goodbye.
your voice is lost in the noise of the crowd.
And he doesn't even hear us. Figures.
You unlock.
Well, it's so long, it's been nice to know you. I like you. I have no taste, but I like you. If you ever make it to Silmaria, look me up. I never forget a friend, especially if he owes me money. But seeing as how it's me that owes you one, I'd better get while the going's good. See ya! Don't take any wooden kopecks!
Another reference
So everyone,
to...
I'll leave
That's
you
enough.
with the doctor.
Another reference to Silmaria, which is the setting of Quest for Glory 5, though he does not appear, despite his comments here in this game.
You get a fine meal.
And we get some dinner. We're going to head up, and we're going to see if the Lishi has anything to say to us. So we will sleep until midnight.
After some... After...
Ooh, that
After...
makes me yearn for the days when
After...
games finally
You're getting...
implemented a system where you just chose when you wanted to wake up.
You want...
I think I said Lishi, but that's not what I meant. I meant the... can't remember what they're called anymore.
After...
They're going to really have to show up now. A little good luck charm? No. Alright.
You unlock...
Well, I think that's about enough, so we'll sleep here till morning.
Again, your sleep is disturbed by the sound of voices.
There! I think I am getting something this time.
A rootin' tootin' root beer commercial?
No. I think I'm getting him. If I could only adjust the fine-tuning on this thing. Hand me those pliers.
What if I just turn this knob here?
Don't touch that.
Now a strange voice intones. Eeny, meeny, chilly, beany, the spirits are about to speak. You find yourself thinking, are they friendly spirits? Before you realize we're just dreaming. You awaken...
So those were actually some friends of ours that we are going to see more, although not quite a bit from now, right at the very end of the game, but
Nothing like a good...
still, it's nice to have friends.
One thing you...
Alright. Okay, so again, I'm going to go and say a quick hello to the gypsies. We'll see if they have any more visions to offer us, and then we are finally going to make our first foray into the castle. And we're going to explore the vast majority of what it has to offer. I don't know why I always go one screen too far on my way to the gypsies, but I guess it's nice to be consistent, even if I am wasting time. Very nice.
Welcome, welcome. What next will this handsome Giorgio ask of us? What more do you need to know that only the gypsies can tell?
Let's see if we have anything to say. Adventures, Katrina. Tarot cards, anything about visions?
If I have any...
No. Okay. So, nothing we need to see them here for now.
You say...
I wish you well.
It's so creepy when it's the other random voice. Alright, let's head into the castle. And we're going to try and make a couple of new friends while we're in there. Ultimately, it will have to be nighttime for us to meet them, but that's fine. Let's pick the lock instead of using the key. Why not?
All right. You hear a sharp snick as your lockpicks catch the tumblers just right. The crypt door opens.
Gotta love John Rice Davies' excitement.
You are in a dark, dank crypt.
Yes, okay. So down here on the floor... Ooh, I wonder if the thief has
You
anything to
find
find
nothing
here.
but slime.
Ah, alright. I didn't know if the thief might have something they could find, but here we've heard a lot about the Borgov crypt having a secret to be solved, and if we click on the side we'll get some more hints, but basically we have to spell out Borgov with colors. So blue, orange, red, green, orange, violet. And then we get a key.
Spelling out the name Borgov in colors has caused...
Very nice. And then let's see if we can pick the lock.
Using your thieves' toolkit, you manage to spring
Nice.
the lock on the coffin lid. It opens to reveal...
You didn't even need...
After following the dark passage for several minutes, you come out into a castle chamber. The bookcase closes behind you.
There's no obvious way, but if you adjust this candle, it will open.
You reach...
Oh, I didn't actually want to go in. Just kind of wanted to show it off for no real reason. Enough. Alright. Let's start by heading to the right here.
The door...
Oh,
You hear a...
I didn't realize we had to pick all these locks. I think that's only the case if you are a thief, but I could be wrong.
All you can hear a
Look for traps.
There are no...
And we could oil and look through the keyholes, but let's just pick the lock.
You hear a...
And to go through, let's search through these cabinets.
The cabinet is...
How about this one?
The cabinet...
And we'll have to move out of the way a little bit. We'll check the middle one.
The cabinet...
Nothing special. It's alright. And we're gonna listen.
All you can hear...
Look for traps.
There are...
And pick the lock.
You hear...
We'll have to keep an eye on those squeaky hinges, and we will ultimately, after we deal with these baddies, need to start oiling some of the hinges. Finish off this last guy here. Oh, another shot. There we go. Use a poison cure pill. This guy.
The only effect is a tingling.
And I'm actually going to start just napping.
No rest for...
Oh, I can't sleep here?
No...
Oh, it's because there were enemies on this floor. Alright, we'll peer through.
Peering through the...
And then we will pick the lock. Here, we need to move this in order to open up a secret passage. Let's see if I can sleep here.
After some...
Very good. I'm just going to start sleeping and make it nighttime. Still have a little ways to go.
After some... After...
Little by little. Oh, look, we're even in a bedroom.
After... This probably isn't at the top.
We'll sleep on the ground, but not in the
After
bed.
several minutes spent analyzing...
We come to the conclusion that it is a bed. Let's take a look at this picture.
The
Curious.
sprawling castle watches over a lush and prosperous landscape. Obviously a fantasy piece.
Alright, very fun. A little more sleep. And one more should do it.
After...
Very good. Alright, sit down here.
There are no... All you can hear...
And pick the lock.
You hear a gentle...
Let's head up this way.
Peering through the keyhole...
Alright, now we have two paths to go through, plus some cabinets to search, so let's start with that.
The cabinet...
Over here.
The cabinet...
This one.
The cabinet...
How about this guy?
The cabinet...
This one.
Cabinet...
And let's go left first, then we'll go right after.
There are no... All you can hear... You hear a gentle...
And let's see what's up in this direction.
hear heavy breathing beyond the door. It reminds you of a hibernating bear.
Well then, let's peer through the keyhole.
Through the keyhole, you can see what appears to be a child's bedroom. A large and dangerous-looking, ape-like creature sits near the door.
Well, that sounds safe. Let's just make sure it is in fact nighttime, not quite yet.
After
Alright. Ugh.
Af-
Alright, now that it is true night, let's try knocking. Be polite.
politely knock on the door. Fortunately, there's no response.
Alright, let's actually try to open it then. See what happens.
Door.
Hey, what's this? We have broken into a child's bedroom. That seems safe
Who is it, Toby?
and appropriate. Creepy.
It's not polite to slam the door in strangers' faces, is it, Toby? Then ask the stranger what he wants.
Skip through Toby's dialogue. As much as I love him, I don't need to randomly hear him growling. Let's say hello.
You say hello.
Hello? Do you live in the castle now, too?
Sort of. Let's tell who we are.
You tell about.
I never met a real...
You start to tell what you're doing here.
Toby, it's not polite to interrupt. How many times do I have to tell you that?
Alright, and I'm not going to tell about the innkeepers just yet. We'll talk to her. Toby is her friend.
Toby.
Keeps her safe.
My name is Tanya. and
This is
Toby.
Tanya,
What's your name?
who we were told about by the Domovoy and a number of other individuals around town. Ask about her
Mommy
parents.
and Dad sometimes.
So she has been convinced by, quote, Aunt Trina that they would not like her because of how she is now and that she is a bad girl.
Toby used to visit me at the inn. My mommy and daddy would not like it if they saw Toby. They wouldn't let me play with him. So
No, they would not.
Toby brought me up. But when my mommy
Funny you should
found
mention that.
they
We
took
happen to
Aunt-
have Vanna with
I know.
us.
You should.
So basically, story we already heard from the Domovoy. Ask about vampires.
That's a scary thing. That's how come we always used to have garlic all around at the inn.
Doesn't seem to have a great deal of insight into her own
Mommy
condition.
and I used to braid the garlic, and
I don't really need to
had
hear any more
wear
about garlic.
The necklace is on a choker chain, completely covering the little girl's.
Not that I see.
A long time ago,
Yeah, we don't really need to hear any more about the inn. I can ask a little bit about the castle. And I don't care so much about Cuddles. That's just one of the dog creatures, Necrotars. But we can ask about her aunt,
Aunt Trina says she will be my friend and
Aunt
teacher.
Trina. Interesting.
I like her. She gives me nice things. She sent Toby to me. She says I'll be her little girl forever and ever.
Oddly sweet sentiment from an apparent
That's the place with
vampire.
the big fireplace and all the fancy statues. Sometimes I dance for Aunt Trina there. It's fun. Except when the dark man is there. I don't like him.
I don't know who this dark man is.
I don't like the dark man. I wish Aunt Trina never brought him here. Mean. I stick out my tongue at him all the time.
Very nice.
Toby does.
So nobody likes the dark man, and then she just talks about how with Trina she can dance up in the air on the ceiling. Anyway, let's mention the innkeepers.
You tell her about the innkeeper.
I miss my mommy and my daddy. But I can never go home. Not now. Toby says this is my home now.
Interesting. Well, maybe we can offer a way to make her trust us a little more.
What is that? Toby, let him in. Toby, he has our dolly. bringing her to me. I thought she was lost. Where did you find her?
I don't think we can tell her. Oop. Yeah, we can ask some stuff of Toby, which I'm not going to.
You tell her about the inn and how sad it is without...
If I went back to the inn, I'd never be afraid of the dark again. Toby says that everyone would be afraid of me now. I don't want them to be afraid of me.
That is true, my friend.
You tell Tanya how her mummy misses her.
I miss my mommy too. Sometimes I want to cry, but I can't anymore. I just feel sad.
What a bizarrely odd and sad sentiment. She can't actually express the sorrow with her
You
tears.
say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Come again some other night. I guess we'll have to return. Maybe someday we'll better be able to help young Tanya here. Let's head out this way and continue exploring the other portions of the castle. There's not a huge amount left.
There are no... All you can hear... You hear a...
A squeaking of hinges.
cabinet...
This one.
cabinet...
I think there is something for us in this next room.
All you... You hear...
Oh, I was wrong. Let's go this way first.
There are no... All you can hear...
And pick the lock.
Yep.
Alright, what's down this long corridor?
Door hinge... There's something strange about the volumes of Tobin's Spirit Encyclopedia.
Type out exit. Not the most clever of puzzles, but sometimes simple is best. Alright. Now we've kind of
There are no...
launched a few different
You hear a...
pathways that we'll have to backtrack through, unfortunately, but we will start here for now. Let's see what's heading in this way.
Peering... It really is...
Let's open this door.
Door.
Oh, right. Right. Another table. Let's check here.
The cabinet...
It is,
There are...
unfortunately, very easy to get turned around in here, which is why it is a good idea to just keep an eye on where you've already been and make sure that you are
There are-
covering everything,
All you...
just so you don't miss any locations.
The door hinges...
And this brings us back to where we started, so let's head up this way.
All you can... You hear...
Because there is something we're going to want to check out up here.
You hear voices beyond the upper door. Two people seem to be having an argument in the next room.
Well, we better oil these hinges since every other hinge has been so squeaky.
You carefully oil the door hinges.
And let's hear what this conversation is about.
You carefully open the door just a little.
Everything is going according to plan. My plan. I am not interested in your petty revenge scheme.
You cannot trust him. He will attempt to destroy you the moment he realizes what you truly are.
No, he is already attracted to me. I want him to act from his own free will and not be some puppet whose string I hold. After all, if I only wanted a puppet, I could have used you.
There will
Harsh.
come the day, Katrina, when I will be the Dark Master, and you will be only a memory.
Katrina?
You would love to destroy me, wouldn't you? Hated me from the wanted.
I will have my revenge.
On whom? The hero or myself?
Both of you.
Oh, it is so easy to make you lose your temper. That is why you will never be the Dark Master. You let your overwhelming pride override your thinking.
Very interesting. This sounds like this might be Aunt Trina and the Dark Man.
You carefully open the door.
Alright, no one's here. Let's head this way first. We should be able to go under the stairs here. Excellent. Go this way.
All you can hear. There are... You hear?
Another bedroom. Ooh, and a chest to search through. Let's see what we got. Whoops. Unexpected friend. One we can deal with just fine.
Finally, the wraith that...
Alright.
The chest is...
Oops, forgot to look for trap.
Kablooey! You got the... In the chest, you find a small flask laid...
Nice. Healing potion and some crowns. 25 crowns. We can just go through this door. Now we'll go back and up the staircase. It should help take care of the last couple of locations here in the castle. This, we have a odd spirit here that just kind of
You
exists.
shiver as the ghost passes through you. A cold chill remains behind. You put your...
Ah, we have chest
The chest is locked.
to be unlocked. There we go.
You take 15 crowns from a pouch in the safe. The safe also contains several papers and some old clothes, but they have deteriorated with age and are worthless. So you leave them.
Seems fair. Search through here too.
You take 6
Nice.
kopek.
Could always use a couple kopecks.
The cabinet...
It's actually a lie. We have quite literally
Cabinet.
0 use for money at this point, and way more than we know how to spend, but that's fine.
You hear...
Don't need to waste any more time listening at the doorway. We can just go through all of them. And we have now pretty much come back to where we left off before. There's only a couple more locations to check out. In fact, I think just one more door to go through right here, which we're not going to do really anything with. Just going to
You hear...
step through. And this brings us to just above where the dungeon is. We can listen to these guys speak, 2 big ogres. But I don't really feel like it right now. So, yeah, they keep just rattling on about the master and at ease. So we'll go back through here
There's something...
and pretty much going to end the video here, because this will be the end of what we're doing. And we will meet back the start of the next video at the inn, where hopefully we're going to get some more information from the Dombavoy and the gypsies, and then we will be coming back through here in order to meet back up with the young Tanya and hopefully free her from her accursed state. But I think all of that we can deal with in the next video. So until then, I will say goodbye. See ya.